Can you tell me, as a stage speaker and a motivational speaker, what struggles did you face without knowing English?
Yeah, I had one incident.
So now, how important is English in your life?
So English is not just a language, it's a confidence.
So how long do you think it's actually needed to learn a language?
I want to say the truth. It would take 6 to 7 months, but I took more than 1 year because of.
So now, after learning the language, do you think there's improvement in your career, in your speeches?
English is not a knowledge, but other people feel like that. If you know English, you have more knowledge than us. So it add more value for your career.
Hello all, we have Mr. Chandru with us. So he's going to talk about his experience, about how he learned English. Welcome, Mr. Chandru. Can you please talk about yourself?
Sure, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you because you are a mentor for me for my English communication. Hi guys, this is Chandru. I was a stammerer and now I am a stage speaker. I have given more than 250 speeches in the stage. And now I have given training for more than 1,000 people all over the world, those who are facing stammering. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice to hear. So can you tell me, as a stage speaker and a motivational speaker, what struggles did you face without knowing English?
Yeah, I had one incident. I think 1 or 2 years before, I went on a stage. I had done great speech. It was superb. But in between the speech, one student asked one question. It was completely in English. I felt so embarrassed. Oh my God. I couldn't catch that any point. So I realized English is not just a language, it's a confidence. Without that confidence, I wouldn't get that kind of value in front of others. That's why we have to learn English. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, so I can understand how embarrassed you felt that time. So now, how important is English in your life?
I told that English is confidence. It's a courage. From that incident, I have felt some kind of lack of energy, lack of flow. I knew that problem. Without English, they cannot get that speed, that courage. For that, I have learned from you, ma'am. Now I'm able to face anything.
Yeah,
That kind of
nice.
confidence I have because of that program. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, nice. Glad to hear. Glad to hear.
Thank
So
you.
now,
Yeah.
after learning the language, do you think there's improvement in your career, in your speeches?
Yeah. That was my dream. I want to speak in English in front of people. But now automatically I speak English in front of people. It's an unconscious flow. For example, we have to follow our dream. It's kind of words, it's kind of sentence. I have been speaking in front of people without consciousness. So that was a great thing. And English is not a knowledge, but other people feel like that. If you know English, you have more knowledge than us. So it add more value for your career. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you took nearly 1 year to learn English, right? So how long do you think it's actually needed to learn a language?
I want to say the truth. It would take 6 to 7 months. But I took more than 1 year because of, I told that I'm a mentor. I had some ego issue with myself. So I want to expose that. So this is for our audience. Guys, if you want to learn English or otherwise, if you want to grow in your life, please never ever be with ego. Open up your mind. Then only you will get that result as soon as possible. Otherwise, you will not. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, next.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Chandru. So when you learned English, you were with a team of 15 members. So can you tell something about your team, how important they were for you?
Yeah, the thing is, environment is more powerful than willpower. It's absolute one. We cannot debate that. No, environment is not important. No. As a mentor, I have been researching about mindset more than 7 years. From that experience, first thing is environment. You have to create environment. So I had a great environment with Raja sir, with Dinesh sir, with Tamil Kode ma'am. More than a lot of people we had, but I didn't know now their names. So they gave some courage. They gave some confidence for me. That was a beauty from our team. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, nice to hear, Mr. Chandru. So now you are a mentor yourself, right? So do you think to learn a language, we need a mentor?
It's not a language. Everything. If you want to learn something, you should have a mentor. Mentor is like a track. It's a road. If you have a proper mentor, you can go. From my experience, I have been researching about mindset more than 7 years. I have got some kind of knowledge. But if I had proper mentor, it would take maximum 4 years. I have lost more than 3 years because of lack of mentorship. That was my mistake. So I think audience will accept that.
Yeah.
You should have mentor from my point of view.
Okay, well said, Mr. Chandru. So now, you are a fluent speaker. What advice will you give for those who are trying to learn English?
Make mistakes. Don't think about I want to be a perfect one. You don't need to be a perfect one. Make mistakes as much as you can. Number 2, mentor. Number 3, environment. So make mistakes, have proper mentor, and create environment. It's more than enough. You will learn English.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yes, and moving on to the last and the final question.
Sure, ma'am,
Will
please.
you recommend Benz Lead English to others who want to speak English?
I expect that question because I know as a mentor, every testimonial and every interview, I having this same question. Yeah, 100%, ma'am. I will refer because I have been following your teaching method more than 1 year. It was so great thing. You are following a great strategy for the student. You have given more efforts. I have seen great, but the thing is, this message for our audience: without commitment, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Even God will not help you. So have commitment. If you have a commitment, Benz Lead English is a great platform. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Chandru. So I understand that learning from mistakes is the best thing. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Thank you
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
much.
Thank you.